What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K18, my career mode. I am officially on the main roster. Yesterday, I jumped Seth Rollins at the behest of the Authority and Samoa Joe. So, let's go talk to Mark Henry. That's what he does. Working at the WWE and always being on the road, we definitely become a big family. Like families, we have our favorite cousins, as well as deceiving snakes like Randy Orton, or like uncles. My Uncle Tommy was a punk. Tommy! Normally, we would keep a distance towards those creepy uncles. You know, so just treat it the same here. Thanks for the warning, Mark Henry. I will stay away from Randy Orton. He is a snake. Anyway. You certainly have a way with words, but when you're in the ring, if you're not out there to win, then all those words are meaningless. If you're not wrestling to win, you're not... I've already heard this. You have better material than that, Paul Heyman. Oh, good. It's TJP. About to dab on them haters. Wow, quite the impact for your debut. I wouldn't have tried going after Seth your first show in. I mean, because you're a cruiserweight, and that wouldn't have made any sense. So, you know, video games. Bo Dallas over here still being infectious. And also, Kalisto. Lucha. You've got the locker room on tilt after that. No one thinks they can trust you now. I was just following orders, Kalisto. The game didn't give me a choice. Bo Dallas. No. I don't want your meningitis or mumps or whatever it is you have, Bo Dallas. No, thank you. The Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, and the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar? Dino! How you feeling, Dino? I've been in groups. I've had people getting my back. I was in the Shield. You're currently in the Shield. One of the most dominant groups ever in the WWE. But you know what? I kind of like being on my own planet now. It's good to be the master of your own world. So you're Psycho Sid, the master and the ruler of the world. Nobody ever wants to be in here with the treadmills. I don't understand. The beautiful Alicia Fox. Sometimes you gotta shake things up to get some TV time around here. By what you did today, you obviously get that. Thanks, Noam Dar? Okay, let's go talk to Todd. Okay, Todd, I did what you said. Pay me? There you are. Great timing. What's going on? You seem super stressed. We're sort of in a bind right now. Could use your skills tonight. So the story goes, Mick made the stipulation that if Seth gets ambushed before his match with Joe again, Joe will get stripped of his title. What if it wasn't technically an ambush? Seth should get good, play some Dark Souls, get good, or go home already. I'm sure we can think of something that wouldn't technically be an ambush at all. What, like calling Seth out and getting him to start something with you? Forget it. Mick placed his line in the sand. It's better if we twist the stipulation against him. Since Mick didn't say nothing about anything going down during the match, our plan is to have you strike then. Seth will probably still have his guard up before the match, but he definitely won't expect this. Devious. I think Mick will be very careful how he phrases his stipulations next time. Pull this off, and there won't need to be a next time. Once Joe's match is going strong, get out there and make sure he doesn't lose. Make sure Joe wins the match. Alright, sure, fine. Not exactly thrilled with doing the Authority's dirty work here, but the game's not giving me much of an option otherwise at the moment. Anyhow, Monday is upon us. Monday is here. TLC was last night, and wow, what a weird show that TLC was. And I'll get into that here in a moment. Burn it down! And here comes Seth freaking Rollins. So we had the in-ring return last night of Kurt Angle. And he was wearing the Shield gear, which was pretty funny. He was like someone's uncool dad being like, yeah, I'm here too to hang out with the kids. It was unusual. He took a table bump, which I would not have recommended. But generally worked pretty safe. In what was a TLC match, got taken out halfway into the match as to not work the whole match because that would have been a disaster. And that match was just so long and kind of confusing. It had like these different phases to it. And like it wasn't bad, but it was kind of all over the place. They had Kane and Braun get into it, even though they were on the same side, because there was some miscommunication that had caused them to turn on each other, and then Braun turned on the whole team, and then the whole team literally murdered Braun by shoving him in a garbage truck and having it crush him to death, like the Shredder in the Turtles movie. Like, what is going on? Even though I'm sure they rehearsed that spot with the garbage truck, even though I'm sure it was fine, that is still terrifying. Like, I would not want to do that spot. That's just, I'm not that claustrophobic, but even then, like, that's just, what if something goes wrong? You would literally die at a live event. That's on live TV, or, you know, on the network. But that's insane to me that they had that spot happen and it worked and it was fine. But scary spot. So yeah, your one night only for Kurt Angle, I guess, went off well. I think the only missed opportunity, right, is that if you took Kurt out for like half that match, right, and he comes back in the middle of a match and they play the Kurt Angle theme, because in the beginning he was out with the Shield theme, right? Or, well, with the Shield intro and Roman's theme, it's the whole thing. But having Kurt come back out at the end with his music to come back into the match to help them win the match, and not having gotten changed backstage, come on, that was the perfect opportunity to have him get changed, come back out wearing his, you know, Olympic stuff, and would have been it would have been a way bigger pop, to be honest. But that kind of is what it is, I suppose. Uranagi to begin the matchup. So yeah, that was that whole bit of just, it was like a 45-minute match, and it was, you know, you built your show on that one match, and I guess it delivered. They did the old John Cena Wade Barrett spot where he pulls the chairs down from the ceiling and they all fall down, and that was a thing that happened, and that was weird. But Braun was still just doing the Braun thing, because he's Braun. Hey, Seth, I'm here to clap for you. Yep. Rolled him up. Referee. Count referee. Oh, referee, you are the worst. You are the worst. Over. Great. Now I have to make sure I don't get disqualified. So I can totally distract Seth freaking Rollins. I was never good at these. Like, even in last year's game, I was never good at these things and making them, you know, like, not get myself ejected, because that kind of happened a lot. So I kind of just didn't really do them. So, but it is R1, R2 to distract the referee when Seth is, you know, winning, and hopefully we won't have to do this more than once, because I don't want to do it more than once. Anyway, elsewhere, oh, he's going back in, never mind. Ellsworth, no, we had that AJ Styles Finn Balor match. Now, what was surprising to me there was the fact that even though they teased like the orange pumpkin type makeup on Raw, he didn't do that. It was just kind of standard Finn Balor makeup, which is weird. Hey, Seth Rollins. Seth, over here. Over here, Seth. Over here. That's right. Get punched in the mouth. But he didn't do it for pay-per-view. Anyway, that match, despite having like no build-up, was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. So I will take pretty good any day of the week. Oh, powerbomb to the outside. Distract? What are you doing, Seth? Can I just hit a finisher on Seth? No? I can't even touch him. Hey, hey, hey. Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. He's like, whatever. And he's... Oh, there you go. All right. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Make it work. Hit them suplexes on the outside. Anyway, yeah, so that match was pretty good. But, again, you were, like, wasting it on TLC, which is weird, because it's TLC. Like, it's not Mania, it's not Survivor Series, it's not, you know, the Rumble, it's not a big event. It's, hey, it's one of the Raw exclusives, and we flew in AJ from SmackDown from the tour in South America. Like, I'm not even sure what the... I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Here we go. Smell with Joe. Coquina clutch. Don't break his knee again. Or don't tweak his knee on your coquina clutch here. But hopefully Seth will tap And then, yep, he taps. And then I am successful in making sure that Joe won the match. Hooray. And that tour in South America is having their own problems. A, they had to pull out AJ. B, Kevin Owens had to fly home because of some kind of a family emergency. And C, Triple H put his boots on and went down there to work matches, and he wasn't even scheduled to work matches because he's Triple H. He's an office guy now. Like, what? That's insane. That's all absolutely insane. The past, like, week and a half has just been crazy all around. And then they gave us, like, the tag team celebration here, even though we aren't a tag team. Even though last year's game, we were a tag team in NXT, and I turned on Joe when that happened. So, you know, that stuff. Or no, were we tag team on the main roster or NXT roster? I forget. That was a half-a-star match. Also, why would I earn VC from a match I was actually in? But whatever. Elsewhere on TLC, just as I predicted, Enzo is once again the Cruiserweight Champion. I thought it'd be kind of the same thing where they kind of did a hotshot deal with Tozawa and then put it back on Neville, and it was the same thing here where they hotshotted it because Neville was not at that Raw, and then, oh, well, I guess give the belt to Kalisto. It's a feel-good moment for the birthday of Eddie, but then they're like, no, we're trying to build this whole division around Enzo, so kind of put the belt back on him, and that'd make more sense. And Joe's like, yep, thanks, bruh. Thanks. No handshake? Alright. Come here a second. I wanted to say I thought you did decent work tonight. Of course, it was great to help you. Whoa! Don't get me wrong, I didn't need the help. I totally could have won the match by myself. But hey, we knocked Seth off his game, and that's what matters. I deserve more credit than that. Despite what you say, I deserve more credit for my contribution. I laid Seth out on a silver platter for you. More credit? I don't think so. That was my win. And I appreciated you 5 seconds ago. Don't go making me regret that. Look, Joe, you're the champion, and I want a shot. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Shoot. Ah, he's shooting on him. How can I beat you? If you're truly the best of the best, how do I go about taking you down? You can't. Best of the best. You said it. That can't happen. There's a quotation mark in there with no end quote, and why is that? What? Well, I don't. Can't happen, man. I don't even know what to say to this. Am I supposed to laugh? Get offended? You seem serious. I don't know what makes you think you can even reach me. Tell you what, rise up the ranks and maybe, when I retire, you'll have a chance. Fair? So hey, I got a thing. Have a drink and toast me. Well, Joe, you're getting up there in years, so perhaps your retirement is closer than you think. All I'm trying to say. All right. Another successful day. Can I go talk to him again? I can. He's like, hey, how's it going? Scram. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if the game would just give me something completely different there, but whatever. Bo Dallas, I'm not talking to you. Don't infect me. I will talk to a good brother here. What's up, Hootski? Hey, don't listen to anyone talking smack here. You help someone out, and you might get help back later. Remember that. Be a good brother. Thanks, Carl. There's the other good brother. What's going on, Brother Gallows? What's up, Sex Ferguson? At some point, you have to ask yourself if this is what I came to WWE to do. That's all you gotta say to me? Alright. Grand Metalik, do you have any more words of wisdom? A superstar's persona is incredibly important in the WWE. That's why I love to think up new ways to refine my style. It certainly helps that every new piece of merch I create makes me that much richer. Money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. Somebody's gonna pay. Nobody in there. Christian? Why is Christian here wearing a jacket? My peeps! What's up, Christian? Trying to take a shortcut to the top by doing what people tell you to do? Not the first time I've seen it. Really, Christian? Really? Why are you even here? Shouldn't you be podcasting, Christian? Like, why are you hanging out here? What's going on? Okay, Renee. Like, who are you looking at and talking to, Renee? What are you... Seriously. Who? Renee? Are you losing your mind? Is it already gone? Like, there's nobody there, Renee. Like, what? How about an interview? Let's talk about what happened out there tonight, shall we? If you could have a dream match with any opponent from any era, who would it be? That is a rough question. I want the best of the best. I only care about wrestling the best of the best. I want the biggest stars on the biggest stages. Give me your legends. Give me your Hall of Famers. Give me anyone who's ever held a championship. I'll take them all on. What do you think about your fellow superstars? Have you made many friends? Renee, when you strive to be the best here, it becomes a very lonely place. Every superstar in this company dreams of being champion. And to do that, you have to be okay with being alone. There's only one top spot, and everybody wants it. Yeah, I have friends. We all know there will come a day when we have to put our friendship aside for the ultimate prize. A loot box? There you have it. Back to you guys. Third week on the main roster, Vinnie Mac. Haven't had a match yet. So, I've been hearing some talk about you, new guy. Only great things, I hope. How are you, sir? Fantastic. I hear you've been following the Destroyer around, helping out, maybe learning a bit, mostly just being there when needed. That's good. That's a decent start to your career. But let me give you a word of advice. Stop holding back. Aggression. Ruthless aggression. Goes a long way. I agree. There hasn't been enough blood yet. You are 100% correct, sir. There hasn't been enough blood yet, and I definitely have a bloodlust in me. I would suggest you let it out. If your tongue has a taste for that, let everyone know, and let them know loudly. Quite frankly, you need to show more aggression, or you won't survive here. Oh, I get it. It's comfortable in the shadow of Samoa Joe. Millennials and all that follows. Sheesh. It's really funny. You gotta have ambition, and I hope you got that. Do you? Where do you want to go? Behind your desk, sitting in your chair. You don't tell Vince that. You don't tell Vince that. I'm gonna be the champion. Sir, I am definitely not here to be second to anyone. My aim is champion. Yeah? Because everyone says things of that nature. But do you mean it? Do you really, really mean it? Without hesitation. We'll see. I reckon sooner than later. Now, nobody wants to fail, obviously. You figure, if you fail, you're exposed. From that standpoint, ambition is important. But so is aggression. Ruthless aggression. That's really funny. That's really funny. Use a foreign object. Win this match. Against who? Against who? Who? Vince just hanging out. No papers. No phone. Empty desk. Speaking of people who are infectious, there's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I refuse to make him look strong. Also, wow, look who's backstage. Look who totally shouldn't be here. What's up, Neville? What's up, King? I bow to the king. Do you know who my favorite legend is? The Nature Boy himself. The one and only Ric Flair. That guy knows how to be a superstar. With style and profile. He was winner too, doing everything it takes to be the best. Woo! Thanks, Neville. I had no idea. I had no idea that Ted Neville was a huge fan of the Nature Boy. Emma, do you still think I'm cute? I bet you're feeling uneasy about the upcoming pay-per-view. There's nothing to worry about. We all know that I will likely dominate. And as for you, yeah, good luck. Ha! Don't be... why are you so mean, Emma? Why are you so mean? You were so nice yesterday. What happened? It's almost as if the writing in this game is completely and totally inconsistent. Because they're just assigning phrases to random characters. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, my name. You certainly have a way with words. But when you're in the ring, you've already said, Paul. You're on a loop here, Paul. You're a broken record, Paul. Somebody broke Paul Heyman, and he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. That's... Why Bo Dallas? I'm not talking to Bo Dallas. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Uh-oh. Seth freaking Rollins and no other guy. That will have to wait until tomorrow, where I assume we're going to fight Seth Rollins and use a foreign object in the match. Tune in for that. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time, right here on this channel. and I'm out.